Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. We're going to bring in the beautiful Spirit Code Oracle, the Divine Oracle. We're going to bring in the Robin Wood Tarot. So not Robin Hood, Robin Wood. And I'm going to bring in some angel cards. So let's see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. And don't forget, later on I'm going to be doing a divine masculine check-in so you can connect with exactly what your person is going through today. So let's see what the energy is. They are giving me a channeled message I need to share with you as well, but I'm going to shuffle first today. So what's the energy around you straight out, and what's the energy that's coming through around them? What's the energy coming through around them today? And what, look at that, I'm sure that said destined love on that card there. They feel like it's destined to be with you. So what's the energy around the journey itself today? I love it when one card comes out because it's a very clear, precise message. What's the message for you today? I love this deck because it also brings in signs and synchronicities and things like that. So what's the energy around you today? What's the guidance coming through for you today? What do you need to know today or be aware of? What's the guidance around them today? The guidance around them. It's also got a beautiful butterfly on the front of this deck as well, which is all about transformation. You may be seeing butterflies right now as well. It's also a sign of protection as something transforms and changes. What's the guidance around you today? What's the message around you today? I feel it's that one as well. What's the guidance around them today? And what's the guidance around the journey? I feel they're very inspired by you today. The way you handle things, the way you are, the way you're dealing with your own life. I feel they're being guided by you in a way. You're being guided by your angels. They are being guided by your light and the way you are. So your authenticity. So what's the guidance for you today from the angels? There you go. This one as well. I'm taking them. And this one. What's the guidance for them today from the angels? And what's the guidance for the journey today? Thank you, angels. Okay. So we're going to have a look at what's going on with you first of all. So we've got the sacral chakra. This is also connected with water in this card. So water is connected with emotions, feelings, psychic intelligence, power. It's also a sign to be in the flow, to allow things to unfold naturally, to be in the flow. And the sacral chakra is connected with the passion and the desire. So the message coming through for you today, which is also a little bit of guidance, is write down your deepest feelings. So if you're feeling a little bit emotional today, or you're feeling like you just want to share something, write it down. Especially if you're thinking, I want to contact them, I want to tell them all my deepest, darkest feelings and emotions. I want to let them know how I feel, but you know that it's up to them to reach out to you. Write down and journal your thoughts and feelings. So don't write it down on a device where you could send it or share it on social media. Write it in a little journal or write it down in a notebook, because that will help you to process what you're feeling, and then it also allows you to find peace. So instead of perhaps pursuing them or checking up on them on social media or thinking you want to reach out to them, choose peace instead. Choose peace in a way over the pursuit of them. Find the pursuit of peace by journaling down your thoughts and your feelings. And it can be the same thing, and this is really what they're channeling to me to share with you. If you start thinking about them, what are they doing? Think, well, what am I doing? Where are they? Think, where are you? Start putting it back to yourself. Whatever you're thinking about them, start thinking about yourself, okay? So the angels say, if you're thinking, how do they feel? Turn it back to you and say, well, how do I feel? What do I need? If you're thinking, what do they need? Think, what do I need right now? So you turn it back to yourself. And that brings in a lot of power. We've got the guitar. It says music they're saying feeds the soul, but they're telling me feels. Because music is going to hit you in the feels. It's going to make you feel things. So you could also hear music today, which could be a message directly coming to you from them, from their soul, and it hits you in the feels. You could hear a song on the radio. A song could pop in your mind. You could hear a song playing when you're walking down the street. You could hear a song when you're in a shop. So music can come to you in many ways, but music is healing your soul today. because it's feeding your soul and it's also helping you to feel what's in your soul. So I feel you are connecting through music, and that may also be activating your sacral chakra, maybe actually putting you into your emotions. So you're feeling things, highs and lows, ups and downs. So important you are channeling that energy through journaling today. Journal your thoughts down. Maybe you want to take a little notepad out with you and journal down what songs you hear when you're out and about, or if any specific lyrics stick in your mind, there's a message coming through. Some of you could also be musical. So you may just perhaps pick up a guitar or pick up your instrument and start playing, or maybe you like singing and you start singing a song and it means something to you. Could also be a form of creative expression for you. So you could actually be learning an instrument, or your person could be learning an instrument, and you could see signs about that too. But it says someone writes you a song. So we spoke the other day about them sharing a song that they are wanting you to hear. So they could share a song on their social media. If they were a singer-songwriter, they may create a song and you just know it's about you. But I feel this is more about you hearing music and messages in lyrics, messages in music. It says making a name for yourself, sing your own tune. They give me fear. So this can also be about you doing your own thing. You're singing your own tune, which means you're doing your own thing and you're making a name for yourself in your own field of expertise. So this could also be why they are inspired by you, because you may be glowing up in some way. Maybe you've had a promotion or you've moved up in a way in your life, and they are seeing that and they are very inspired by you, and it's guiding them to kind of do the same thing as well. So this is also about you seeing yourself. You know, if you're perhaps thinking, why don't they see me? Then see yourself very clearly. And I feel they do see you. I feel they are watching you and they have got their eye on you. And whenever you feel you're trapped in, whatever the circumstances are that may be getting in the way of the connection, you're finding strength in that moment. So the message here is very clear. Whatever you are going through right now is making you stronger. Remember what Kelly Clarkson said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And if they are trapped in a situation or they are in something right now, they are finding the strength to release themselves from that. Those doors are opening. So remember, the fear only lives in the mind. We only feel trapped in a situation, or we only feel like we have duty, obligation. We can move beyond that at any time. So it's remembering that too. I have the power to choose peace. I have the power to turn the message back to myself. So in other words, if you're thinking, what are they doing? Think, no, what am I doing? How are they feeling? No, how am I feeling? What do I need? If you're thinking, what do they need? What do I need right now? So turn it back to yourself. We've got diversity. It says the world would be a boring place if we were all the same. Celebrate your uniqueness. You are special and you are much loved. So remember, there's nobody like you. So don't get stuck in your own head, overthinking things, thinking that there's someone else out there for them or their karmic partner is better than you or anything like that, because it's hogwash. It's not true. You are special and unique. There's nobody like you. You weren't born to fit in with others or dim your light to be around others. You were born to stand out from the crowd. That's why you may feel like you're a bit different than everyone else. That's why you may not fit into certain circles, or why you may have even been bullied at school, or perhaps people said you were weird. And it wasn't that you were weird at all. You just did things differently. You weren't afraid of saying no. You stood out from the crowd. You said, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. And that made you special. We've got divine mystery. And I feel that right now they see you as a mystery. You may think that they are a mystery because you may not know what they are doing. But instead of thinking, what are they doing? Think, what am I doing? I just feel whatever you're questioning today about them, you need to turn it back to you. So if you're thinking, what are they doing right now? They're a mystery. Then, well, what am I doing right now? That is making me mysterious. It says you, along with the sun, the earth, the moon, and the stars, are part of one creation. You are a divine mystery that's unfolding in each moment. And this is also very much about some things you're not meant to know. You're not perhaps meant to know if you're going to get that job yet, or when you're going to be in union, because you're learning to allow the journey to unfold naturally. You're learning to be okay in the unseen things. You're learning to have faith in the process. You're learning to trust the journey and be okay with how things happen. So be present. Because when you're being present, you're able to thrive and be calm. It's only when you start worrying about the past or the future that things get a bit scary. So be present and feel the power of love and feel the power of the now. So when you're in the present moment, you feel the power of the love, you know you're connected, you feel the truth of things, and you know you are safe. So be in the moment and then witness the wonder of it all. So when you're in the power of the now, you find your strength. You're able to observe the journey in a higher way, and that makes you strong and knowledgeable. It makes you wise and powerful because you have sacred knowledge within you. It says close your eyes, focus on your breath, feel the peace within. So this is very much about how breath work can help you to find your center again, especially when you're feeling anxious or you're going into fear. Breathe yourself into the now. Beyond your thoughts lies your eternal truth, the I am presence of eternal love. So the love you share with your person is already within you. It's already ingrained in you. Sometimes you forget that because you're not physically together, but when you close your eyes and breathe, you come back to the now. And Archangel Uriel is assisting you today to illuminate your thoughts, to help you to know what to do, to see things differently, to know that a great spiritual transformation is currently occurring both in your life and theirs and in the world itself. So you may see 555, you may see butterflies, dragonflies, symbols of change. You may see a phoenix rising. This is the union of heaven and earth, spirit and matter. Heart and mind unite in harmonious balance. So when you relax about the journey, you move into inner union. That's when outer union is created. That's when they reach out when you weren't expecting it. That's when you meet up for a conversation. That's when things start to fall into place. So the angels want you to find the peace within your soul today, within those moments of calm when you can breathe yourself into the now and close your eyes and find peace, and to find strength in the chaos, to move yourself out of any trapped energy, knowing that you're only trapped in your own mind. You can choose peace in any moment. You can choose happiness. If you're thinking, what are they doing? Think, no, what am I doing? Instead of pursuing them, pursue peace, pursue your pursuits, the things you love to do, things that light you up inside, and then you'll relax. Because they know it's destined love. They know they are meant to be with you, and they're very inspired by you. So I'm not surprised this has come out, the Queen of Pentacles, because I feel this has then been inspired by you to be more independent. Because you are very independent. You do your own thing. You make your own money. You're authentic. Yes, you may have kids. You may have obligations and things you're doing yourself. But you choose your own peace. You choose your own happiness, regardless of the situation you're in. And you're very inspiring in that way. Also, the fact that many of you are single and you are free, and they are very inspired by that too. They're very drawn to that because they're like, whoa, you have the power to do your own thing. You have the power to be free. You're not codependent. Many of you have walked away from your own karmic cycles to choose yourself. And that's very inspiring to them because many of them are still caught in karmic cycles and they are dreaming about escape. And they're seeing that you've already escaped, you've already freed yourself, and they're very inspired to do the same thing. And they know you're destined to be. And they're very grateful for you as well. It says, make gratitude your new attitude. The stars will shine brighter upon you. All in your world will become lighter. So they're becoming lighter in their minds because they are starting to be grateful again. Not only to be grateful for you, but for things in their life. It's like they're grateful for the lessons they've been learning and the situations they've been through. And now they're preparing to release those things to be free. They give me a block. It's like they're saying, I'm leaving those things behind to find peace and happiness and joy, to feel lighter. And the brush strokes is about change. It says, bring colour to your world. You are an artist. So they are realising and recognising they have the power to change. They have the power to move towards the light and bring colour into their life because their life has been dark and monotonous without colour. And you bring colour into their life, you light them up inside, you make things look good again, you turn the light on. It's like they're sitting in a dark room and you turn the light on and everything feels bright again and good again. It's like the difference between night and day, and obviously there's nothing wrong with the night time, but if they are stuck in the night time, when you're with them, you're the day. It's like you're the sunlight, the warmth. So I'm seeing this like you being the warmth in their life that they're drawn to. And they want to make a change. They want to pick up the paintbrush to create something new. And that's what they need to do. They've got to pick themselves up to choose themselves. Colour therapy. So some of them could even be doing things to make their life more colourful. They could be focusing on new pursuits. They could be wearing different clothes, doing new things. But they want to find their passion, and their passion is always with you. So this is a huge message that they are changing. It says, what's your muse, or where is your muse? And you're their muse, you're guiding them. They may even start wearing different colours, or they may wear colours that flatter them. So colour therapy could also be that they are using colour to their advantage, trying to bring more colour into their life and their day. So if you notice they're wearing different colours, I feel this is also a huge message of protection. So you may actually be seeing rainbows, they could be too, or rainbow lights. They may even be decorating, they could be decorating the home. Some of them could be arty, so they could be painting, drawing, they could be artistic. They could also use music as their artistry, so they could also be very creative in that way. So whatever they're creative in, whatever their talents are, whatever their talents lie in, they are going to be pursuing them as well. But they know they're destined to be with you, and they're very grateful for you, and they're inspired by you. And many of them have seen you changing things in your own life. So if you've got your own business, for example, or you're thriving at work, or you've got like some kind of platform and you're thriving on there, or maybe you've been changing things around in your house, you could have moved, you could have redecorated, they're very inspired. And they love your sense of style, the way you look, the way you dress, the way you create things in your life. So it could be the way your home is. You could have a website and they're very inspired by that website, the way you've kitted it out, the way it looks, the way it visually is. So visually, they're very attracted to you, and they see you looking after yourself, they see you looking good, they may have seen you looking good on social media, and they are drawn to you for that reason. So I feel this brushstrokes is also the way that they see you looking good, the way they see you glowing up, and they want to do the same. So the energy for the journey is, yes, this is your soulmate or twin flame. So you've got a yes today, especially for those of you perhaps questioning the journey or doubting it in some way. The angel's saying, yes, you can be reassured that this is your person. Whether you class them as your twin flame or your soulmate, it doesn't really matter. You know you have a soul bond with them. Especially if there's baggage. So I'm seeing the balloons as baggage, especially like marriage commitment or a karmic situation. That's going to be released so you can come forward to each other. There's going to be a miracle when you surrender. So you've got miracle and surrender. There's going to be a miracle in this situation when you surrender. So for example, if you give this to heaven, stop worrying about it and stressing, the marriage, the situation, the karmic cycle, it's going to be released. So I'm seeing this balloons as the baggage or what needs to end, ending, to bring balance in, to bring in a miracle, to bring in change. It says letting go of heaviness, stress relief. And they may well be really stressed right now about their karmic situation or things they need to release. And that's what they're going to release. So if you suddenly see balloons, you may see a bunch of balloons, or you may see balloons rising up. You could see this happening in a show, film, social media, in your real life. If you see a balloon, you may see hot air balloons. It's all a sign of letting go. When you let go and surrender, you allow things to unfold naturally. You stop worrying about their karmic cycles and you let them end naturally, because you know you're going to be together. So again, I'm seeing this as another message about being committed to each other, marrying each other in the future, having that spiritual bond. They also see you as a spiritual teacher, someone who's strong. Many of you are very psychic anyway. You've got your own channels, or you're doing your own psychic work, your own spiritual practices. You may share things on your own platforms. They see you as very strong and wise in that way. So let go of heaviness, stress relief. It says watching thoughts pass by, you are not your mind. So again, this is about turning things around. So if you start stressing, thinking, what are they doing? To think, no, what am I doing? What can I change within my own self? If you're blaming them, they need to do this. Think, no, what do I need to do? How can I turn my thoughts around? What can I do? So you are not your mind, which means the mind can be very controlling. So find the strength to overcome, to be the master of your emotions. If you're doing that and you're seeing seagulls, it's a sign you're becoming the master, because seagulls are masters of their situation and their environment. They can fly, they can go in the sea, they can rise above fire. They're very powerful, they can walk on the ground. It says rise above, raise higher, rise higher, releasing problems, weight off your chest. And this is about prayer as well. If you're struggling, pray, surrender, give it to God. The angels say there's no point in pushing the barrow up such a steep hill. Go back to the start, try again, surrender your expectations. There is an easier way. When the time is right, a new path will appear. Why? Because all paths lead home. So instead of trying too hard, go a different route, do it a different way. Take the path of least resistance. Stop trying so hard. Let things be. And that will create a miracle in your life. Our wings of light surround you and those you love. This current situation is governed by a higher power. The forces of love are at work. All will turn out well. So it's going to be okay. It's going to turn out well. So if you start seeing bees, whether you see them in your real world or you start seeing them on social media or you see them on some kind of plate or cup or mug, it's a sign of a miracle coming in. A miracle is coming in. And this is the notes that I wrote earlier. If you think, why don't they see me? See yourself. Look towards yourself. Look in the mirror. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your achievements and what you're doing. Choose peace, not pursuit, by choosing yourself, by journaling down your feelings, by choosing to do things you enjoy, focusing the energy back to you. Where are they? Think, well, where am I? What am I doing in my life? Because if you're thinking, where are they? It's very likely they're thinking, where are you? Especially if you've pulled your energy back, you're not posting as much. They're curious about you too. If you're thinking, how do they feel? Think, no, how do I feel? What's going on with me right now? What do I need to do? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the structure there to bring in a little question. So is there anything else we need to be connecting with today? Straight out, we've got energy around twin flames and communication, and we've got Taurus energy. And what I'm feeling with this is Taurus is connected with movement, taking the bull by the horns, getting things done. So I feel if you're in communication right now, they're going to be more assertive. They're going to take control more. They're going to be reaching out more. They're going to be showing up for you more. They want to do that. And they're grounding themselves. And this could be because you're allowing things to move forward. Instead of worrying, think, when are they going to call? Think, no, what am I doing right now? What am I being called to do? And this could be your career or your goals or dreams. And there could also be energy coming in around communication. So in other words, it's saying to you, things are going to move into communication, especially between now and Taurus season. And I have been connecting already with December to April being significant. You could be connecting with a Taurus, but this is more about knowing that things are going to move forward with communication. Things are going to shift and happen. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to bring in, we'll bring in the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. So what's the energy around this? We've got family. Okay, so this could also be a huge message that family could be affecting the communication. They could have something going on in their family. You could have something going on in your family. Now, obviously, family is also connected with Thanksgiving, Christmas time, and things in the next few months. So that could be affecting your communication with them. But as you move towards the Taurus season, things are going to improve anyway. So this could also be, again, things where you're communicating and then perhaps you stop communicating or things go a bit strange. It's because of things going on with family, obligations, duty, things they need to sort out. So there's changes coming in. So have faith. And when they feel confident with their family, in other words, when they get things sorted out, when things perhaps aren't chaotic, that's when they do communicate with you. They may even open up with you about their family. They may talk to their family about you. They may introduce you to their family. So I feel this is also about things moving ahead. It's not just about them being quiet because they're with a family or a karmic partner. It's about them moving towards having that family with you. Communicating that to you. Many of them are going to communicate to you that they want a family with you, that they want to be with you, that they intend to live their life with you. They're going to open up more and more. And these are all things that are going to shift forward between now and April. So as we move forward into the next few months, communication is coming in. Have faith in that, trust in the timing, and trust the love. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.